Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you a battle involving the whole Duskull line, really. So, this battle took a long time, 38 turns, so I'm just going to show you, like, what it's all about. By the way, each member in the party, all three of them have at least one transfer move. That's from Gen 4 below. And then two of them have like a Gen 6 transfer move. So Duskull, the main strategy here was Endure. And then I'm supposed to use the newly released Custap Berry to get a Destiny Bond the first turn. But unfortunately, yeah, that's kind of predictable. If you don't want to like go to Gen 4 to get Endure, you can get that from like the Game Corner, I think, in the Veilstone City. But you can do the same thing similarly, like with Trick Room and a Focus Sash, I believe. So if that's what you want to try, you can try that. Anyway, so Pain Split's there because I am at a low level. I'm level 1. A lot of level 1 strategies would have like Pain Split or Endeavor or something. And this strategy took a lot of guessing games, like what my opponent was gonna do. I should have Pain Split again there, maybe. Anyway, yeah, they're not gonna get baited into that. But I kind of just go with whatever. They keep switching, and this is Cloyster. And unfortunately, I don't get my Destiny Bond to work, but I do weaken the Cloyster enough with Pain Split. So this Cloyster's thinking I can't do anything to it, but I do like Pain Split again later on. I have Flash. Flash isn't really that great a move. It does save me like a turn in this battle. The only reason I have it is because it's a transfer move. So yeah, go for Destiny Bond one more time. You can keep Shell Smashing, but all that defense is not really great for it. For all that defense drop. Yeah, so there's Flash. Could Pain Split a lot more, but yeah. And fortunately, Endure works better than the Focus Sash because you can use it again and you can endure multi-hit moves like this. So I like the Endure one with a Custap Berry, but in most cases you're either gonna hit or miss. It's not like you're gonna keep being able to endure. And yeah, I was just kind of lucky with this guessing game sort of thing. Here's my second Pain Split. At this point, yeah, they go for that Icicle Spear, and I didn't like go for Enduring again. Just, like, it's gonna take people. Like, I don't think that was gonna help. Anyway, there's Duskmore. I wanted to do Duskull, but that's just not how the strategy would have worked out this way. I wanted to do it in order. So Sucker Punch, that is the next transfer move I'd like to talk about. So that you can get in Pokemon Platinum or Heart Gold and Soul Silver from move tutors. In Platinum they use shards, and in Heart Gold and Soul Silver they need battle points to get the move tutor. So it's, I would say you'll probably collect the shards as you're playing through the game, or like playing through the underground, but if you don't have them, I would just, since it's really random when you get the shards, you would just, I think it's better just battling, but if you have a good competitive team ready. Anyway, here, main strategy is substitute. And Duskull is pretty slow, but main strategy is you go substitute and then you use like focus punch. And they're using double team. So they're kind of going with this accuracy thing. Yeah, their Mantine's just healing a lot. Just keep going for the focus punch. The focus punch is a really strong move. And the other move that Duskull has is like power up punch. And there it is right there. Mantine avoided it. I was gonna go for something like that Shadow Sneak, but I like transfer moves, like I said. So I just want power punch. And also it could be helpful if it's like you are against a tanky Pokemon like Mantine. And Mantine's got Haze, so they're up against me, but it does remove its double team, so like I can't really, or I can power up punch and it can remove the thing, but it can't double team while it's after it uses Haze, so it's kind of a good strategy, or it's kind of like a good, it's more like, I don't know, if you can power up, I can power up. So at this point we're like kind of tacitly agreeing, like the other person's not gonna power up, so I'm not gonna waste time trying to power up when they're gonna haze me. That's why I really don't like haze. A lot of people use haze, but I don't like removing my own stats. Well, it is annoying, and I guess it could be helpful sometimes. So Manti's got that berry, so I'm really kind of just waiting for something to happen here. But I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, something does happen, kind of luckily, and I was able to beat the Mantine with Duskull, or Dusknoir. Yeah, that's wrong twice. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of healing. But Mantine's, it's mostly a special defense Pokemon, so it's not gonna get hurt too much. Or it's gonna get hurt more than, like, your average Pokemon, I'd say, like. But, it's immune, or not immune, it's resistant to fighting, that's what I meant. So that's why it's not gonna get hurt too much, but it's a good balance, I guess. Like, they resist Focus Punch. The main strategy is Focus Punch and Substitute, but, what's it called? The Sucker Punch is just good in case, like, it doesn't finish it off. And the Sucker Punch was helpful in this battle. By the way, the Gen 6 transfer moves are both TMs, so you don't really have to worry about that. And for the item on the Dusknoir, it is it's one of the confusion berries. So I just last longer, that's really it. Because Substitute takes down like a quarter of your health, and then if you're under a quarter of your health, you need a Confusion Berry, so no matter what, you're pretty much gonna get the Substitute off. So I think this is the turn where I get my Focus Punch off. And yeah, I critical hit, and the Mantine faints. I think I'd still win even if Mantine didn't faint because of Duskull. Anyway, I'm not even gonna bother with Rhyperior. So there I go, Sucker Punch. So Rhyperior is slower than me. It's not, I mean, Duskull is slow, but it's not that slow. And mine just happened to be really fast. So, it was unfortunate, but anyway. With Dusclops, I mean, like, if I'm transferring from an older generation, I'm not gonna bother looking at the speed. And Dusclops was, like, really slow, so I kind of just kept that. Although it's not as useful for Dusclops. Though I guess it could be useful for Pain Split. Will-O-Wisp, it burns them, so that's kind of doing damage, and it's also, like, burns them, and it lowers their attack. Well, that's what, I mean, it comes with a burn, so, like, I mean, the burn, it does damage and lowers their attack, so burn's really helpful on a Pokemon like Duskull. And then Seismic Toss, so that one's the oldest move tutor I put on one of these. In Seismic Toss, what it does is, it's like Nightshade, but it's like, Nightshade can't hit normal types, so it's like full coverage for Nightshade. It has Seismic Toss and Nightshade, and I just kind of used Nightshade this last turn to show it. And you get it in the Peter Museum in, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green. And I'm not sure if it's an Emerald, I don't think it's an Emerald. So yeah, the move tutors in Fire Red and Leaf Green in the Peter Museum. And you can only teach it to one Pokemon. So I recommend either Dusclops, or if not Dusclops, you can teach it to, like, one of a Regitrio. Anyway, what do you think of that battle? Obviously, I don't think this is a really consistent team, because it took me a few battles. It took, like, 3 battles. And, but it's mostly because I quit, because I just wanted to get a battle where I could use Duskull, because Duskull's strategy is pretty predictable. And, the 4th move on the Dusclops, because you only saw 3 of its moves, the 4th move was, Pain Split, because if you, like, lower its health, you could, like, Pain Split, and then it'll, you get healed, and then they get weakened, and then you can kind of just, like, do, like, Seismic Toss or Nightshade, and it'll finish them off. Yeah, so just tell me what you think. Is this strategy you want to try? Are you into, like, these transfer Pokemon? Just tell me in the comments below. Okay, thanks.